Hello, and welcome to a new What If. I'm getting my feet wet in the Dragon Ball series by doing a popular What If. It's what if I was in the Dragon Ball universe? Now, I've seen this a few times, but they seem to always go into Dragon Ball Z and, have their character a Saiyan, which Saiyans are overpowered, which I understand that. But I'm going to start a little bit more slower in the original Dragon Ball series. Now, Freddy is not exactly a Dragon Ball quick name like Oolong or Pilaf, so I'm gonna go by middle name, Ray, with the surname Zen. And for us English speaking people, Raisin. And I'm in decent shape, but I'm not a, construction worker or a farmer that does a lot of manual labor, so I'm not a power level of 5. I'm gonna say I'm a power level of 4, which rather typical for a human. I think that's what Bulma's power level is in the original series, which I should be stronger than Bulma, but still. So I'm going to start off going to Mount Pazu, to train under the Hermit Master Gohan. Although I know that Gohan's already dead at this point, I'm still going to find the orphan Goku. This is going to be shortly before, Bulma shows up. I'm going to invite myself along on the adventure as a chaperone for the two teenagers. And I'll help mitigate Goku's lack of acculturation, his, culture shock of being around people for the first time. So we're not going to have any of those bad touch moments that were funny in the original Dragon Ball. And I'm also going to, use, more common sense for the capsules. I mean, there's no really no reason why they can't use the home, that portable home that Bulma has to keep, resources, food, considering Goku's rather large appetite. So, next we have Turtle, Master Roshi's sea turtle that's, visiting a friend, I think, and gets attacked by the bear bandit. And Goku saves him just normal, but where we meet Master Roshi, for one, Bulma is wearing underwear, so that doesn't get too uncomfortable. And as my request for Master Roshi, my gift for helping Turtle is to be trained. So that's going to come up later on. So we go into the Oolong, where the village that Oolong is terrorizing as the shapeshifter, but gonna skip most of the humor of having Goku dress up as a girl and then relieve himself on a tree, and just use the Dragon Radar. Suggest to Bulma that if we give the Dragon Ball that the elder of the village has to the girl that Oolong's trying to kidnap, we can just follow him back to his lair. And after it's revealed that he's kind of whipped some husband and he's running away from the villagers, we have him join as well. Now we still have the Ox King and Roshi and Chi-Chi, but because I am my old self, I'm too old for Chi-Chi to even notice, so she still goes after Goku. And then the bandits' adventure with Yamcha stays the same. And Monster Carrot, even though I'm not sure how much to really consider him important. So we finally get to Pilaf. Now Pilaf, of course, we go into the castle, get hit out with the knockout gas, and all our stuff is taken. But unlike stupidly shooting the Kamehameha at the wall that Goku does, aim up. Glass, no matter if it's bulletproof, which it's bound to be bulletproof, it's not going to be as struck as the stone or steel that the actual wall was. So we melt a hole in the glass, and we have two shapeshifters to either make a rope or a ladder to get us all out. Of course, this does have the disadvantage of having Goku out during the full moon. So Goku turns into his Ozaru Grade 8 form and destroys the castle. But this does prevent Pilaf from making his wish. And of course, with Yamcha and Bulma, hitting off as their boyfriend-girlfriends, I suggest we use Bulma's original wish. If you forgot, Bulma initially wished for a lifetime supply of strawberries, which is kind of stupid, but it actually can be applied, because you remember Monster Carrot's ability is to magically turn people into carrots, but in this case, I'm going to say it's objects in general. So, wish for everyone in our little party of 6, which is Puar, Oolong, Bulma, Goku, Yamcha, and Raisin, can all transform objects they touch into their favorite food. For Bulma, of course, it'll be strawberries. Goku, probably some type of meat. And since Goku is such a big eater, being able to, touch a rock and turn it into a meal is going to be a great advantage and get rid of a lot of those little plot inconveniences later on in the story. Now, with the wish granted and people going, and Bulma and Yamcha going into the city, it's time for me and Goku, Raisin and Goku, to go off to Master Roshi to train. We meet Krillin and do Roshi's requirements launch, which I avoid, because Raisin is not bulletproof, because my power level is much lower than everyone else in the Turtle Hermit School. So through the months of training, which I looked it up, and it's about at 9 times multiplier. Goku was originally power level of 10, and by the time of the tournament, he's 90. Since I started off at 4, I'm going to go to 36. The tournament, the 21st Kenshi Budokai tournament starts, and in the preliminaries, Raisin goes off against Ranfan, which, as personally, I screwed up not really to hit girls, which is going to be an issue for me, and even though I know Ranfan's using that to her advantage, I still lose. So the tournament proceeds as normal with Jackie Chun and Goku in the finale. Nothing really changes there. Although we do have a small side plot, is after I'm eliminated from the tournament, Raisin, Oolong, and maybe even Bulma kind of start a little stand using our magical hands to make to earn Zenny, making food for the people doing the tournament. Excuse me. So next we have the Red Ribbon Saga, which I'm not really going to be part of, because I'm still one of the weakest member of the future Z Fighters. But then we have Fortune Teller Baba, my apologies, and her 5 warriors. I think I could easily go against Fang the Vampire, because he's a vampire. They have lots of weaknesses, garlic crosses. Even I think I might, if we're going for the humor element, I think it'd be open a capsule for the, full-size mirror that he wouldn't be able to, I could hide behind, he'd run face into, thinking I had disappeared, because he doesn't have a reflection. Nevertheless, I think I could beat Fang, and whenever Krillin fights against the See-Through, the Invisible Man, I just, get a bag of flour or something to make him invisible for Krillin to win. Then Yamcha still loses to the Bandage Man. Goku wins the rest of the fights, going eventually when his grandpa Gohan, who removes his tail. Through all this, Goku eventually earns the right from Fortune Teller Baba to know where the final Dragon Ball is, and is going to make his wish to revive the father of Upa. I think his name is Upa. But before he does, I quickly remind Goku that multi-res is probably a thing. So instead of just reviving Upa's father, Boka, I think his name is, I resurrect everyone that the Red Ribbon Army has killed. Which I'm not sure if that's going to include Dr. Gero's son or not, but we'll figure that out later. And I'm probably only going to do two or three more of these, but that'll be the end of part 1.